entire Spurs Up Tour. Just what's the reaction been from the fans, and then how have you grown to embrace this fan base?
It's been very, very positive. Everybody's been genuine and welcoming to myself, our families, our staff, their families. It's been really awesome. I've been overly impressed.
You've gotten to see pretty much every corner of the state.
Yeah.
Just which has been, I guess, the one that stood out the most?
It's been good for me, just from the standpoint of seeing everybody and seeing as many people we can. But I look forward to this and seeing our fan base and appreciating them for their support of South Carolina.
How much have you heard about how excited people are here to see the boom bus throughout the state of South Carolina?
That's good. Good looking guy on there, huh? But they trimmed me down about 10 pounds. That's a good thing.
Photoshop's good for that.
No doubt. But no, it's been again. Our marketing people came up with that. It's a great idea. Generate a little more enthusiasm, which our fans are enthusiastic. I can tell you that. So it's been fun.
With Connor Mitchell, it's simply a matter of just he wasn't comfortable with the fit, with the type of offense that he want to run. He felt he could maybe go somewhere else and play more his skills.
Again, Connor's a good young man, and we wish him all the luck.
Did he talk to you before making the decision to transfer?
We talked several times. Wish him all the luck in the world.
Well, looking at the schedule with UMass on there's been some talk lately about matching basketball and football games on the schedule. Was that something that you guys had an agreement with?
No, again, those games are agreed 4 and 5 years out. Ray and Charles Waddell have had a hard time with scheduling because up until I believe it was last spring, the SEC was still talking about a 9-game schedule. So we've been on hold past 18 and beyond of scheduling games out. So I don't know that conversation has happened. I don't know that, but we're having a hard time with scheduling right now because of that, because people fill up 4 and 5 years out. And so we're still trying to get things in 18 done.
Is that something that you maybe in the future would talk to Frank Martin about pairing basketball and football games?
Again, that'll be up to Ray and Charles and how the contracts are structured, and buyouts and different things. But again, I'll be up for whatever helps our program.
With the spring meetings next weekend, Justin, what are some of the issues that you think the football coaches are going to be talking about?
Satellite camps will probably be there. We can talk about it again. But I think obviously everybody wants to talk about scheduling. There's a lot of talk right now about the recruiting calendar, which will probably come up. Obviously, it's changed a lot in the last 10-15 years.
Right.
So, but there'll be several things brought up, and I think those would be 3 that I think they would talk about.
What are some of those things with the recruiting calendar do you think might need
Well, a lot of people are in favor of getting an earlier signing date. I'm not for changing the recruiting calendar. I think the recruiting calendar is very good right now for coaches. I think it's very good for prospective student athletes. I think it's very fair for everybody. And I would not be for changing much of what we do. There's some debate about trying to get a December signing date, but not everyone's going to agree on that. And so at the end of the day, I think keeping things status quo is probably pretty good for us.
Going back to scheduling, what's